Hello, all. Good morning. I hope everyone able to hear me.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yes. So this is Raj from Raj Cloud Technologies. So today is our first first demo session on Tableau. So let me introduce the trainer, Krishna. So Krishna is having 15 years of experience into Tableau, SQL, and other databases and other visualization tools. Okay. So he'll be the trainer, and he'll be taking the session now. So I'm giving this call to Krishna. Krishna, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Raj. Let me start sharing my screen. I hope everybody is able to see my screen. Okay. So what would be the agenda for today? So this is our first demo on Tableau. So let's see what are the topics that we're going to cover as part of today's Tableau session. So what is data visualization, Tableau, and what are the different Tableau products? And why should one learn Tableau? And what are the prerequisites to learn Tableau? Who are the target audience? What would be the course curriculum, and how would we approach this particular Tableau training program? So this is the agenda for today's demo session. So before we get started, I would like to know what do you all understand by the term data visualization? So you can type your responses in the chat box. So I would like to know what do you understand by the term data visualization? So Tableau is a data visualization tool. Okay, so before we get into the nitty-gritties of what is Tableau and what are the different products in Tableau, so I would like to know what do you understand by the term data visualization? Yeah, can I have some responses in the chat window? Conversion of data into visual format, yes. Any other response? Okay, conversion of data into visual format, graphical representation of data. The way how one can look at the data, yes. In order to simplify data, we have to convert it into visual format. Okay, so that's what is data visualization, right? So the term data visualization, if you break it into two different words, data conversion of data into a visual format. So why do we have to convert into a visual format? For easy readability of data, right? So recently we had our elections, national elections that were organized, right? So we had the results on June 4th, June 3rd, June 4th. So where we have seen lots and lots of graphical representation. How much did BJP win? How much did the opposition win? What is the magic number? Which party crossed the magic number? How far is it from the magic number? So they rely on different graphs to depict that information, right? So what was the performance in the previous election? What is the performance in the current election? So you see a lot of different graphs that are being used on a day-to-day basis. Similarly, if I have to talk about the stock market data, okay, so every day end of in our prime time news we see, right? So Nifty and Sensex have gained this much, have lost this much. So even if I do not have any knowledge on what is stock market, what happens in a stock market, even if I'm not bothered about any of these, I mean, even if I don't have any knowledge about these terms, by looking at the graph, I can understand on a given day, did stock market gain or did the stock market lose? Because the line graph that they use to depict the that days of Nifty numbers, right? So it will help you understand. Even a layman can understand whether the stock market has gone up or gone down on that day. So that is the power of the visualization. So visualizations can help us identify different trends in the data. Okay, pictorial representation of data, yes, that is correct. Also insightful graphs to users, yes, that is also a good definition of data visualization. So basically it will help us understand your business information. Every day, as part of the business, we collect tons of information, right? Whether it is e-commerce or pharma or manufacturing or finance or insurance, whatever may be the industry that you're in, every day business transactions generate lots and lots of data. So if I have to understand how my business is running, I need to understand this data. Millions of rows of data. If I have to understand it easily, that's where visualizations come into picture. I can convert my information into a visual format and help my business take good decisions. Okay, my business leaders can help analyze the data and take good business decisions. That is where data visualization comes into picture. Okay, so this is something which we see day in, day out, whether it is your banking application, whether it is your service provider, internet service provider, whether it is your mobile usage, whatever it is, lot of data is graphically represented to us so that we can understand the data quickly and easily. Okay, so that is the power of visualization. Okay, how many of you have heard this term Anscombe's quartet? Okay, so Anscombe's quartet is a like the term indicates, 4 different data points. When you look at the summary of the data, right, it looks exactly the same, but when you graphically represent that data, right, so it is totally a different let me pull that. Yeah, so you see, this is what is Anscombe's quartet. You see, comprises of 4 data sets that have identical statistics. Okay, so all the 4 data points have identical statistics, yet they are completely different when represented on a graphical representation. Just give me a moment. Yeah. So if you look at the Anscombe's quartet, right, the data that we are, the data points will look one and the same. The average, the statistical outcome of this, everything will look one and the same. But when you graphically represent all these 4 data points, right, so they look completely different. Okay, so one is a straight line like this, one is a curved line like this, one is a vertical straight line like this, and one is a scatter plot like this. Okay, you see the scattered dots over here, right? So this is something which is called as Anscombe's quartet. This is the power of visualization. Why are we discussing the Anscombe's quartet here? This is to let you know what is the power of visualization. Though statistically these data points look at a higher level, they look somewhat similar. They are not the same when you plot them on a graph. So visualization is something which will help us understand unidentified trends in data. Okay, so why are my sales going down? Why is my profit going down? Is there something in the business which I have to look into? So this will help, visualizations will help us identify such unidentified trends with the help of graphical representation. Okay, so that is what is data visualization. Now, what are the different data visualization products that we are aware of? Yeah, can any one of you quickly tell me what are the different data visualization tools that are currently in the market? Tableau is one of them. Along with Tableau, do we have any other data visualization tools? Okay, Pavni says Power BI. How about yeah, Ramesh says Power BI. Any other tools? Okay, Gopi Krishna says ClickView. Yes. Cognos, MSBI are not exactly visualization tools. They are traditional reporting tools. Okay, so visualization tools are slightly simpler and easier to handle when compared to the traditional tools like MSBI and business objects and all these reporting tools. Okay, so far what are the tools that we have come across? Power BI, Okay, apart from Tableau. So then there is something called as ClickView. Okay, so there is something called as ThoughtSpot. And how many you might have heard about this term also, right? Looker. Looker is from Google. Similarly, from the AWS, you have something called as QuickSight. Grafana is a graphical representation tool, but the purpose of Grafana is slightly different. Okay, Grafana is also something which will help us show graphical data, but that is the purpose of those graphs is slightly different. So there is a question. Excel is something which we can use for creating graphs and creating visualizations, whatever 3D bar charts, 3D whatever line charts. We can create all these different, right? Different visuals in Excel as well, right? But then why do I have to learn something different? Why do I have to spare 30, 40 hours and learn something different? So Excel is something which will help you. There is nothing that can replace Excel. Excel is a very powerful and very useful tool. So why do you think Excel, we have to learn additional tools when we already have Excel in place? Okay. So Excel is something I cannot leverage as an enterprise level reporting tool. I can do it for my team. I can create some visualizations and I can share it across different team members, and I can play with the data on Excel. But if I have to leverage Excel as an enterprise level reporting tool, it would be not feasible. Okay, so Excel does not have something like a server and user control and all those things. Okay, when it comes to data manipulations and visualizations and all, Excel has a very good set of options. But when it comes to leveraging this to an enterprise level and using it as a visualization or a reporting tool, Excel slightly is behind there. Okay, so these are the different products that we have in the market. So when it comes to the top three, right? So these are the top three in the market since quite some time. So Tableau, Power BI, and ClickView. So these are the three market leaders when it comes to visualization space. So why are we going to learn Tableau, or what is the use of learning a visualization tool? So there was a time when you enter the software space, people used to say that you need to know C or C++, or you need to have coding experience or something like that. Later came something called as SQL, RDBMS. You should be knowing these kind of concepts in order to work in the software industry. Now is the time where people use different terms: data science, data engineering, data analytics, business analytics, lot of different terms, right? So in the current day, visualization has become a crucial part of your resume. Okay, so no matter which walk of software industry you are working, they expect you to know some or the other visualization tool, either Power BI or Tableau or Looker or some or the other visualization tool. So when you have to learn a visualization tool, why learn a small and regular tool? Learn the leader that is there in the market, which is nothing but Tableau. Okay, so why do we have to learn Tableau? So Tableau is something which is designed keeping the end user in mind. So this is something where I can start learning today and I can start working on a project within 30-40 days. Okay, so Tableau is something which has a very simple learning curve. Anybody who has good knowledge on a laptop can start working on Tableau. So you don't have to be experienced in so and so technology or experienced in so and so coding, or you don't have any prerequisites to learn Tableau. Okay, so the main question is, why should I learn Tableau, right? The first question that anybody would ask is, why should I learn Tableau, right? So this is a tool which can be learned by anybody. So as part of our trainings, right? So we have trained people who are from the MIS background, who are from the PMO background. Okay, so we have trained HR teams for their reporting. So we have trained data science batches where data scientists and everybody who are from the data science background, they have learned Tableau. We have trained the BI and DA space. This is where the majority of the learners come from, business intelligence and data analytics. So they have come from they have learned Tableau. Okay, and also we have also trained the leadership teams as well for high level reporting and all those things. So this is a tool that can be learned by anybody. Okay, this is a tool that can be used in any walk of your project. Okay, it can be used for internal reporting. It can be used as an enterprise level reporting tool. Okay, it can be used in data science. It can be used in the regular visualization area. So some of you have mentioned tools like BO, which is business objects, then Cognos, and what else? Hyperion, MSBI. There are multiple tools that are there in the market like this, right? BO, Cognos, MSBI, and lot of reporting tools, OBIE. Okay, so these were the reporting tools which ruled the market for about 10-15 years. 2000 to 2015, these were the tools that were used by many of the companies. They are very robust and very well built tools. So along the around 2012 2013 came the age of agile methodologies, right? So where you have to bring quick changes, you have to learn, you have to bring new changes, you have to bring new features into your dashboards, into your visualizations. So these are traditional tools. They have a very steep learning curve. You need to know RDBMS, you need to know data modeling, you need to know data warehousing concepts. Okay, so you need to know OLAP and these kind of additional concepts. So you need to have a lot of knowledge in order to start working on those tools. But with the agile methodologies and the agile scenarios, right? So we wanted tools which can quickly adapt and which teams can quickly learn and start working on them. So that's where these tools came into picture: Tableau, ClickView, Power BI, and all. So they are easy to learn, quick to implement, and also quick to leverage as well. So you can start building a small team, and quickly you can increase the size of the team and leverage your reporting to the entire enterprise level. So that's where Tableau has come into the picture. Okay, simple and easy to use, quick to learn, and also easy to implement in your project as well. Okay, you don't have to do a lot of setup in order to start using Tableau. Okay, so enough of the background. So let's now jump into the world of Tableau. What are the different products of Tableau? What are we going to learn as part of this course? So we will have an overview of those. So what are the Tableau products that all of you are aware of? So when you say Tableau, you might have heard about certain terms, right? Tableau products. So what are the terms that you are aware of? Please post your responses in the chat window. Okay, desktop and server. Tableau desktop and Tableau online. Okay. Gopi Krishna says publics, desktop and server. Okay. Tableau reader. Okay. Any other tools? Okay, Tableau prep. Yeah. So yeah, I see there are quite some responses here. Let's go through what are the different products here. So first and foremost is Tableau Desktop. So when you call yourself a Tableau developer, this is where you're going to work. Okay, so Tableau Desktop is where you're going to work. First, let's list out the products, and we will see what are the functionalities of them. So Tableau Desktop, then you have Tableau Server, then you have Tableau Online, which is now renamed to Tableau Cloud. Then we have Tableau Public, Tableau Prep, Tableau Reader, then there are a lot of other products as well that came into picture. Tableau Mobile, Tableau Pulse, and a lot of new products that came into picture. Tableau ChatGPT integration and all these things. Okay, so let's go through what are these tools and what are the functionalities of these tools. So using Tableau Desktop, so you can connect to your data sources. Okay, so these data sources can be any, it can exist in any environment. So it can be an RDBMS. Okay, it can be file-based data sources. It can be databases, Teradata, Netezza, Snowflake, Salesforce. Okay, so it can be any database. So you can connect to those. You can connect to those databases, and you can also have your cloud databases like Amazon, Athena, Aurora, Microsoft Azure data lake, Azure data stores, and all this. And at the same time, you can also connect to Cloudera, Hadoop, and all these other data sources as well. So you can connect to your data sources and you can start creating visualizations. Okay, creating graphs, and you can combine those graphs and create something called as dashboards. And you can combine all those dashboards and create something called as stories. Like story is nothing but a presentation kind of a thing, PowerPoint presentation kind of a thing. Dashboard is a combination of multiple graphs. And when you talk about graphs are your basic line charts, bar charts, scatter plots, anything of that sort. So this is a licensed tool which has a 14-day trial version. How to extend this trial? What are the steps that we need to do in order to extend this trial? We will get to that. So whatever you have created, okay, so whatever visualizations and dashboards that you have created, right? So you need a mechanism where you can share it with all the different users. So that's where the Tableau server comes into picture. So here what you can do is you can publish your work and you can share it with different users. So you can publish your work and you can share it with different users. Okay, it's like creating something on your local machine, and you're going to publish that onto your Tableau server. Once you publish this onto Tableau server, right, that's where you will have majority of the viewership. So your business users can start accessing whatever you have created. So this is your kind of development environment, and this is your production setup. Okay, so you can publish your content onto Tableau server. Since you are saying I will allow different users to access my data, right? So I can also do access control. Who is able to do what on the visualization? So who can view, who can download, okay? So who can interact with the view? So all those kinds of controls I can give. So let's say I have finance dashboards on my Tableau server. So finance data is something which is sensitive and should have limited access. So I can give access only to the finance team. So there are some company related data which I can allow everybody in the company to access. So I can give access to everybody in the company. Okay. So likewise, I can control who can view the visualization. Okay. I can restrict the visualizations to certain users. So that is something which can be done on Tableau server. Also, I can do some automation here. So what kind of automation can be done on Tableau server? So I can send automatic emails or automatic subscriptions. So I can send an automatic email of all the graphs. Like let's say we have a sales dashboard. We have where we have the daily sales information. Okay, how much sales have happened on a particular day, what products, what services. So you have a dashboard. So I can automatically send this dashboard as an email to all the corresponding users. So that email will be either sent in a PDF format or it will be sent in a email body format as well. Okay, so you can embed all these in an email body and send it as an email, or you can attach it as a PDF. So this is something which can be done automatically. Every day, 9 o'clock in the morning, I want this mail to be triggered. So I can do that from my Tableau server. Similarly, I can also send data alerts. Let's say you're the same sales dashboard example. Let's say my team is monitoring the sales of a particular product, and 10 million mark is the threshold that we have put. So I want to be notified when the sales happen and when they hit the 10 million mark. Okay, so I don't have to monitor the dashboard continuously. Tableau server will automatically trigger an email saying that the $10 million of sales has been achieved. So I can send those kind of alerts as well. Okay, so these are things that can be done on Tableau server. So what is Tableau Online then? So Tableau Online is a SaaS version of Tableau server. So what do you understand by this term? SaaS version? SaaS stands for software as a service. So this is my on-prem server, and this would be my cloud server. I can do the same kind of activity even here as well. I can do the same kind of activity even in the Tableau Online and Tableau Cloud as well. So depends on how much usage you have. You can either go for Tableau server or Tableau Cloud. Some of the organizations, they prefer the servers to be within their firewalls, within their organization. They want the entire control on that server. So they can go for Tableau server. Some of the organizations with smaller budgets, right? So instead of going for an on-prem server, they will go for something like a cloud server. Okay, where they are only going to pay for what they are using. That is the main difference, right, between cloud and server. For the server, you need to bear both the operational cost and also the capital expenditure and also the operational expenditure. Here, it is only the operational expenditure. What you are using, you're only going to pay for that. Okay, so that's about the three main tools in Tableau. Okay, so let me show you Tableau Desktop. So this is the home page of Tableau Desktop. So what you see currently is called the Tableau Desktop, the latest version of Tableau Desktop. So you can see, let me show you a simple dashboard. Okay, so what you see here is a simple dashboard over here. What does it say? Executive overview, profitability. So you can see what are the sales, profit, and different numbers over here. So these are the key performance indicators. And across that, you see a geographical representation and also monthly sales by segment, monthly sales by product category. So I can filter out what are the different regions here. Okay, so you see when I apply the filter, it is changing the data in all the graphs over here. Okay, so this way I am interacting with the view. So this is East region data. So this is West region data. Okay, so I can say all and it will get back to the original. So likewise, you have multiple dashboards over here. Okay, so this is product related. This is customer in related. Okay, shipping trends. Okay, order details. So like different kinds of information over here. Okay, so this is the basic graph, and these are all the different dashboards that we have. So we are going to learn how to create these individual sheets. So each of these is an individual. So in the overview dashboard, which we saw first, right? So this is a sheet. This map is one particular graph. This monthly sales by segment is one graph. Monthly sales by product category is one graph. So we'll start learning how to create these individual graphs, and then we will start also interacting. I mean, also creating different dashboards by combining all these graphs. Okay. So there are multiple steps that we perform before we come to this final step. This is the presentation layer. This is the end product. So before this end product, there are multiple steps. How do you connect to the data? What all modes of connectivity are there? How do you create the map view? How do you create this text table? How do you create this area chart? Okay, how do you add these filters? A date filter, a drop down filter, a color ratio, what do you say, color legend. Okay, so all these things we will learn initially and then come to the dashboard part of it. Okay, so this is Tableau desktop. So using Tableau desktop, I can first make a connection to different data sources. So you see, these are the list of data sources that are readily available. I can click on any of these and I can start connecting to those. Okay, you see Snowflake, Splunk, Teradata, Vertica, HANA, Sybase, Microsoft SQL Server, MySQL, MongoDB, Databricks, Redshift, Athena, Google Analytics, Google BigQuery, DB2, and also all the Oracle related databases. Okay, Oracle S-Base, Oracle. Okay, so you can even connect to Google Drive and OneDrive as well, SharePoint and Google Drive, and all these drive cloud these things as well. Okay, so using these we can connect to the data. You can connect to a data set, pull the information, and start creating the visuals. That's how simply you can start working on Tableau. So what are the other tools here? Tableau Public is an open source version of Tableau Desktop. Whatever you do on Tableau Desktop, you can also do on Tableau Public as well. Since it is a free version, there are certain limitations. You can only connect to file-based data sources, and you can only save your work on your Tableau profile. So you will not be able to save any work on your local machine. On your laptop, you will not be able to save anything. So you would be given something like a Google Drive where you can save all your work. So if you are dealing with confidential information, if you're dealing with sensitive information, Tableau Public is not the tool for you, because whatever you do and whatever you save here, it will be saved on Tableau profile, which can be accessed by anybody. So this is only for probably like practice purpose only. So then comes Tableau Prep, which is the data preparatory tool. Okay, so let's say your data is coming from multiple sources. One is Excel, the other one is Oracle, the third one is some other data source. So how do I combine this information? That's where Tableau Prep comes into picture. So using Tableau Prep, I can quickly connect to multiple data sources. Okay, I can combine those data sources and I can prepare one single data source which can be used for visualization. Okay, dealing with 3 different data sources and creating a visual is a very tedious task. We do have options on Tableau desktop to do that, but it's a very tedious and very time-taking process. So using Tableau Prep, what you can do is, it's like a ETL tool where you can actually combine data coming from multiple data sources, and you can easily prepare a single source of data. Okay, I can take data from Excel, I can take data from Oracle, I can take data from some other source, join them, union them, clean them, combine them, and I can prepare a single data source. So that way, it will be easier for us to deal with the visualization. Okay, so visualization would be simple and straightforward. Okay, so that's about the Tableau product. So these all the rest of the tools are like free tools. Tableau Pulse is newly introduced. This is something which will come at the end of our Tableau online part. Okay, so as part of our curriculum, right? So we will be dealing with these three products, these four products, Tableau Prep. So this comes as Tableau. This is something which we will be covering, Tableau Prep. And Tableau Online and Tableau, the first one is Tableau Desktop and Cloud. So we will also deal with this. So this is the area where we'll spend majority of our time. Every day it will be a demo. We'll be working on hands-on sessions. It's not like I am going to give you a lot of gyan on the session and you are going to work later. So everybody who is joining the session will also need to work on the examples along with me. Okay, so you'll only get to learn when you also get your hands dirty. You also need to work on the tool. So every day will be kind of an assignment, and it will be like a hands-on session only. So within the 2 hours that we plan on every day, around 1.5 hours would be me showing you different examples to you, and the remaining 30-40 minutes will be the hands-on exercises. You'll have to work along with me. When you work, you'll get more doubts, right? So during the session itself, you'll have to apply that concepts that we are teaching here, and you need to ask the questions. We'll answer the questions then and there itself. Okay, so we are going to learn Tableau Server, and again we'll also work on Tableau Online and Tableau Cloud as well. So we will create a trial version for Tableau Online and Cloud. We will add all of you as participants in the session, and we will add all of you as different users in the cloud, and we will see how this administering and how the users are created, how you can control the access. All these areas will also be covered. Okay, so you don't have, like I mentioned before, you don't need to have any coding experience. Okay, you don't need to have any coding experience on the in order to learn this tool. Okay, you can start learning this tool if you know how to operate a tool. If you are attending a Zoom meeting on your laptop, it means that you are well equipped to start learning Tableau. Okay, so there are certain formulas and calculations that we write, but they're very much self-explanatory. Okay, so we will take you through many examples which will make you comfortable with the visualization part of it. Okay, so visualization is something which is the current trend in the market. Okay, so you might have seen a lot of advertisements, right, regarding data science and data engineering and all these different things. So visualization is a good career choice as of now in the current trend of the market. Okay, so based on your experience, the packages vary anywhere. For people who are newly starting, the packages vary anywhere between 6 to 40 lakhs. I know people who are working in Tableau who draw 30-35 lakhs of salary, who are experienced and all, and people who have newly joined, they have started getting good packages with Tableau experience. Okay, so any questions? So let me quickly show you the curriculum as well. Okay, so as an add-on, what we are giving you here is we'll also help you learn Oracle as well. Okay, so these are the Oracle concepts that we're going to help you learn. And the entire curriculum is given over here. So this is something which will help us learn all the concepts of Tableau. Okay, so not just learning the concepts. Okay, you see you can find similar content on the web, but what is the differentiator in our course is we will give you how to performance tune your visualizations. Okay, performance tuning is a real time scenario. How do you create dashboards and visualizations that load faster? How do you optimize your server loading? How do you optimize your connections? So we will discuss. So this is a very elaborate concept on which we will be helping you, and majority of your interview questions will also come in this area only. Okay, what are the interview questions that usually come? So they'll ask you what are the different dashboards that you have designed. So while designing those dashboards, what kind of problems have you encountered? So what kind of solutions have you offered? So these are the kind of questions that you can usually expect. So that is something which will be very elaborately covered in the performance tuning part of it. And also one more thing, I have mentioned that we will work on a lot of hands-on examples during the session, right? At the same time, we'll also work on a lot of interview questions also. So whenever you are working on a certain concept, we'll also see what are the possible, what do you say, certification questions, and what are the possible interview questions in those concepts as well. Okay, it's not like you learn everything and at the end of it you will have an interview preparation session. It's not like that. So during the session itself, so we will be covering the certification and interview questions as well. Okay, so I'll give you good learning material every session that we work on. So we will upload the examples. Okay, all the hands-on examples that we are discussing, how are we going to, I mean, we will be sharing those information. Okay, so this would be called as a Tableau workbook. What you see here, whatever you create and you connect, right? So that will be called as a Tableau workbook. So we will be sharing these workbooks to you so that you can open those workbooks from your end and you can look at what was done. A question here, this is a licensed software. So how will we be practicing? You will be giving to. So we will help you what do you say, extend your trial version. Okay, so we'll help you how to extend your trial version. That is something which you can do by yourself. So how you can do that, so we will see that in the sessions once we begin the session, right? So I think that is from July 1st. So we'll let you know when to install and how to extend your trial. So we will see all those. 14-day trial version is not sufficient for learning the tool. Yes. So we will tell you how to extend that trial version and how to use it for that. So the total duration of the course would be 40 hours. Within this 40 hours, roughly around 4 to 5 hours would be theory, where we introduce you to the world of Tableau. There is certain terminology, there is certain technical jargon that is related to Tableau. Okay, so based on that, I mean, after that initial introduction, it will be continuous hands-on exercises only. And it's not like if you miss one day, you'll not be able to follow the next day. You will be able to follow the next day, whatever we have learned, right? I mean, whatever, let's say you have missed a class. Okay, you don't have to worry about finishing the recording and attending the next day's class. You can still continue in the next class and you can cover your recording later. People with career gap, can they get jobs? Yes, provided you have good knowledge and good hands-on with Tableau, which is something which we will take care. We will make sure that you get good knowledge and good hands-on with Tableau. So we will ensure that part is covered. Yeah, recordings will also be shared, and the session will start from July 1st, which is next Monday. Sorry, so we'll be starting from July 1st. From July 1st, you can take 40 hours as the duration. And let me tell you, let me make one more thing clear. Just because we have mentioned that we will the course duration is 40 hours, it's not like that we'll rush through the topics and finish everything in 40 hours. Okay, so if based on the requirements, if there is a need to extend the session, we will also we can also extend the session as well. Another question, including weekends? No, it's not. We will cover Monday to Friday. We'll see based on the entire batch, and we will see according to that. We will see if we can have sessions on weekends as well. See, it basically the duration can be customized according to the batch that we are handling. Okay, if everybody is in the batch is comfortable with 6 days a week, 5 days a week, or 7 days a week, so it depends on the batch and based. So I would suggest that we have 1-2 days of gap for you to go through whatever was covered in that week and do some practice and assignments.
Krishna, this is Raj. Shall I take for 5 minutes?
Yeah, please go ahead. I am done from my side. I'm just picking some questions from the chat window.
Okay, I'll get back to you. Okay, so guys, so this is Raj from Raj Cloud Technologies. So the course fee is 13,000. Okay, and the timings are 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. and the batch is starting from July 1st. Okay, so we have a special offer today. Okay, so whoever the offer will end in 30 minutes. Whoever wanted to enroll, they can enroll by using this link. Okay, so we are giving flat 1,000 rupees discount as of now for next half an hour. Okay, so I shared you the link in the group chat. Okay, this offer is expiring in 30 minutes. Okay, so if you ask me after 30 minutes, it will be 13,000 only. So we are giving flat 1,000 rupees discount who joined this session. Okay, so please enroll it and let me know once it is done. Okay, so here you can enter your name, full name, or your email address, your phone number. Okay, and pay now. Okay, so it will go through here. Okay, you can select UPI, you can select card or net banking, or EMI. You can choose EMI also. Okay, with your credit card, debit card, or anything else. Okay, and you can pay. Yeah, it is as of now 12. Actually, the fee is 13,000. If you see here in the website, it's 13,000. If you pay now, okay, it is 12,000. It's just half an hour. Okay, it's ending in half an hour. Okay. Also, if you need phone pay GPay numbers, okay, I'm sharing you. Okay, in the phone pay GPay numbers. Okay, in the group chat, you can directly pay and you can always WhatsApp us on 8105296858. Okay, so this is our WhatsApp numbers. So this is our primary WhatsApp number. 8105296858. And you can, these two are WhatsApp numbers. This is the calling number, and all the calling numbers you can. Okay. So this is what, and I'll get back to you later. Okay. Please pay the fee if you need to join. Krishna, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Raj.
So and one more thing, Krishna, sorry. And you can see the reviews about Raj Cloud Technologies. Here it is. Okay, go to rajinformatica.com. Okay, sorry, Krishna. So go to rajinformatica.com. You can click on Google reviews or LinkedIn reviews or Trustpilot. You can see the reviews. Okay, so here we have almost in LinkedIn, we have almost 454 reviews are there. You can see them. And if you see the Google reviews, okay, we have more than 1,500 reviews. If you see, it is more than 1,350 reviews. Okay, you can see the reviews and you can join. The link is still available for next half an hour. Yeah, go ahead, Krishna. You can share your screen.
Yeah, I am actually, I've covered the mentioned topics.
Okay, so let me unmute them. They can ask any questions if they have. Okay.
Sure.
I unmuted you guys. You can ask your questions. Trainer will reply you.
Hello, sir. It is offline and online, both are available.
It is online only, so we do not have offline sessions.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have around 3.5 years gap, sir. I am pass out in 2020. It is helpful for me, sir.
Yeah, so gap should not be a problem. Okay, so you can learn the tool and you can start applying it. So we will give you Tableau, what do you say, interview question and also real-time project scenarios as well. So using that, you can definitely attempt interviews and crack interviews as well.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, Krishna. Don't we have any other sessions like apart from 8:30 to 10:30?
You can connect with Raj and you can let him know the timing. So if we have enough members, we can plan for a session there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have already shared my details to Raj. Once he confirms, then I will discuss with him.
See, the reason why we chose 8:30 to 10:30 is that's the comfortable timing. We have had sessions which start as early as 7 as well, but slowly the participants start logging in 15-20 minutes late. And so that is the reason, to avoid issues for other participants and also for the trainers, we choose a comfortable timing.
Understood, but I'm a working professional, so I have to report to office by 9:20, and then I will have calls from 9:32 to 11:30. So I cannot join the session. So that's the reason I was looking for the other sessions.
Yeah, please share your comfortable timings. We can work accordingly.
Done, Krishna. Done. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And one more ask, Krishna. I was actually now I'm holding 16 years of experience. I'm in the total background of MIS and then operations.
Okay, so these tools would be an additional add-on to you. Okay, so slowly companies are moving away from Excel sheets and traditional MIS tools to Tableau and Power BI and these kind of tools. So this would be a good add-on for you.
Okay, I'm having a large of experience from the MS, like almost for 12 years of experience into MIS, and then I used to handle the MS Excel and MS Access. And then I have basic knowledge of SQL. So that's the reason I was thinking to join this session.
Yeah, that's you already have the right tools to learn Tableau. So you'll be able to relate it more and understand these concepts more, because you already have good working experience, right?
Yeah.
Abdul, you can take the recordings if you need. Whenever you are free, you can join the live session. If you are unable to join, then take the recordings and you can watch and ask the questions in the next session. That always is helpful.
Okay. Because let me connect with you. This you have given your numbers, so I will connect with you separately.
Sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
Hi, this is Vasant here. Just I need to clarify that in case we got any whatever training, if we still confusing, can you join to the next session, means the next batch, in case you are not comfortable, what would be something missing or what would be, but
I don't think that should be a problem. You can
Yeah.
join the next session. Yeah. So there are scenarios where because of work commitments or personal commitments,
Yeah.
students discontinue in one of the batch and they rejoin in the next session.
Yeah, only one thing is in case if we that is not a issue, but we try to this one this batch only. But in case suppose it comes to happen in sort of situation, can
Yeah, totally understand.
in case the one more question, in case the current scenario, what happen employees in what less salary, in case we how can demand that once train the people, means Tableau, we can 200% or 100% or 300%.
See,
Are you getting my point?
yeah, see, 200%, 300%, I cannot give you a straight answer to that, but you will be able to get good opportunities on Tableau. Okay, so that's something which I can definitely assure you.
Yeah, it's not a, it's normally I'm not asking what are these. It's
Sure.
not good for us. Normally ask.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, I have some career gap. So after this completion this course, can I get any like work experience, salary certificate, PF? I will pay additionally for that.
May I know who is this? We'll take this
Mur-
offline. We'll take this offline. We'll help you for sure. Okay. Your good name?
Okay.
Satish, correct? Sorry. Your good name?
Murli.
Murli, yeah.
Yeah.
So Murli, you please call us on 8105296858. We'll surely help on that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, Anand,
Okay,
please go
sir.
ahead.
Hello, sir. Sir, it's that data modeling and all the concept, how the data is back and is coming and everything you are going to teach us, sir.
So data modeling is not something which you need for Tableau. Okay. So data modeling and all these concepts are with business objects and these traditional tools. So Tableau is more Tableau, Power BI, or any visualization tool that you take, right? So those are more like plug and play tools. So you can connect to your data and you can start working on that. So during the connectivity part, there are different concepts like data preparation and all. So that would be covered. So that is what Tableau Prep we have mentioned, right? So Tableau Prep, and also within Tableau Desktop, there are certain connectivity options, which we will be working on during the initial sessions. It's not just graphs, okay? It's not just creating line charts and pie charts and bar charts. So before you actually go to the chart creation, you need to actually connect to the data. So what are the different modes of connectivity that we will cover in the initial sessions? Okay, so there are two parts, data and visualization, right? So how you connect to your data, and after connecting, how you create your visualizations. So both parts would be covered in the session.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, like how are the job opportunities? I mean, like in outside of market.
So see, like I mentioned, visualization is a good current trend. Data science, visualization, data engineering, data analytics. So you can search on these terms. You see there are a lot of opportunities within this area. And once you learn one visualization tool, right? So the other visualization tools would be very easy to pick. Okay, it's not like you learn Tableau and you'll stop with Tableau. So you can start attempting other visualization tools as well. So this is like your stepping stone into the data science area. Okay, so it is highly in demand. Tableau and visualization part are highly in demand.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, sir, this is Ananda. Sir, ETL is demanding or Tableau is demanding nowadays?
See, both are what different sides of the same coin. Okay, so ETL is data preparation and visualization is data visualization. So you have demand in both the areas.
Okay, fine. And one more question is that if, for example, people have the 5 years gap, 4 years gap, they require, is it necessary to keep the fake experience certificate or not required, sir?
So Raj will get in touch with you. You can call him on the number that was shared in the chat, right? So you can touch base with him and he will provide you more details on that.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Krishna, this is Satish. Do we have Power BI classes ongoing or?
Power BI is in the pipeline. We do not have any ongoing sessions, but Power BI is in the pipeline.
When can we expect that to be happen?
We'll share you the details, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So we have other other visualization tools also in the pipeline. So you can expect a progressive update from us in 15-20 days.
I have already been added
like-
to the WhatsApp. Please communicate in the same group so that I can aware that when can be joined or something like that.
Sure, definitely.
Thanks.
Sir, like which is more effective, like for the job opportunities, like which one will we choose?
See, Power BI is it has certain brownie points because of its familiarity with Excel. Okay, so the UI and all looks something similar to Excel, but in terms of project implementations and all, Tableau has more presence in the market. Okay, so why Power BI is popular is because of its familiarity with Excel and how the Microsoft tools, the look and feel and all these things, right? But from a project standpoint, Tableau has more opportunities.
Krishna, this is Satish again. Sorry for the interruption. I was asking in the chat, do we get the certification post of this course?
From a Tableau, there are Tableau certifications. There are two different levels. So
Okay.
once you complete this course, right? So you will be equipped to finish the Tableau Desktop Specialist certification. So it's a certification which you can attempt during the session and clear it during the session itself. Ideally, Tableau suggests that you need to have 3 months to 6 months of working experience, but without that, just from the basis of the session, you can attempt the certification. You can clear the certification.
It means you guys gonna conduct that session?
That is something which you have to attempt from your side. That is from the Tableau company, right?
Okay. So you guys give us any heads up to get the certification, how to get that done on?
I will give you an overview of what is the certification, how you have to attempt the certification, the preparation part and all. But from the enrolling and attempting the certification, that should be from your end.
So does this 40 hours of course is more enough to attempt certification?
Yeah, it is sufficient enough for you to finish the certification.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, Satish. So first thing, you will get course completion certificate. Okay.
Okay.
Number two, you will get an overview, like Krishna told, you will get a complete overview. What are the certifications you can try, and how much certifications are, what kind of questions it will be. Okay, we will guide you. Okay, you need to attempt yourself. And after this training, you will be having good knowledge or good experience to get the certificates. You understood clearly?
Got it, Raj. Got it, Raj. Thank you.
Yeah. So, any other questions, guys?
Like what about the recordings, Raj? Like it will be like a lifetime?
Yes, it will be lifetime. It will be lifetime.
Oh, okay.
All recordings will be lifetime. Yes, guys. So if you don't have any other questions, so we can wrap up. Okay. So this link is expiring in 13 minutes. So you have still 13 minutes. I have already shared the link to you. Okay, I'm sharing again. If you want to enroll, you can enroll with 12,000. Otherwise, it will be 13,000. Okay, and you can browse our rajinformatica.com to multiple courses. Okay, so we are starting Snowflake course in the July first week. We are starting AWS DevOps course. We are starting Tableau. We are starting Python. Okay, and Informatica and IS is ongoing. These are all the courses we have, and also we have a YouTube channel that is Raj Cloud Technologies. Okay, so please go through this YouTube channel. Okay, so all our whatever the videos, that means the demo videos, are useful videos about Informatica, Oracle, IACS, Tableau, AWS, DevOps. Okay, useful videos will be uploaded in this YouTube channel. So we have almost 33.8K subscribers. Okay, you can subscribe this channel to get more useful videos, and you can watch anytime if you need. And also in our website, we have different interview questions added here, and we'll add more interview questions, okay, later. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Krishna, for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
all,
everyone.
guys.
Raj,
Yeah.
thanks,
Thank you all.
Krishna.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.